Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Hennessy Performance League race. We got Xfinity Series tonight. Fluffy in the booth tonight. Joining me is Hale State. How you doing, bud?
Doing good, doing good.
We got Kluka in here too, but he's AWOL. He's eating some grub. So, how you doing? I mean, we got Phoenix that they're racing tonight. So, little tire wear track. You know, that's usually strategy here, not fuel, tire wear. And we saw that there's a vote pre-race. We got a new change last minute to this race, going from 3 times to 2 times wear. Xfinity Series vote, their vote was heard, and we changed it. So what do you think, Hale State? What do you think that's going to be opening the door for them to run a little harder, or are they still going to have to save, you think?
It's definitely going to open up the door for more hard racing, more tight corner racing. I think that the saving will still come into effect, but not nearly as much as it would have if they would have chosen to run 3 times.
I agree. Now, I do think that perfect. I'm sorry, I'm double checking my voice. It always messes me up when I click on this. I do think that, you know, see what I mean? When we get back to talk about strategy on this race and the fuel saving over tire wear, I don't think that fuel's going to come in too much play because you're going to be stopping to get those tires going way faster than you would to refresh on fuel. Now, who's your pick for tonight?
Well, I would love to say Dank. You know, he had a heartbreaking finish at Texas where he ended up losing the lead in the final corner. And I think we're all rooting for him to get a win, but I just think Kenny's too strong at this track. I got to go Kenny.
That's a good pick. You know, I think I'm going to go with, I got him up on the screen right now, Tiger in 11. He won last race on Monday. I think he's going to go ahead and win again. He's on a hot streak. He's been putting in the hours. I think his Xfinity is fitting him perfectly. He's a really, really good racer in Cup that would finish in the top 5 every race. In Xfinity, I think he can win every single race. I think it's like a Daniel Hemrick story, but maybe slightly better. And Kluka, he said he's going with, who was it, Kenny or Mo Doodle?
Kenny or Mo Doodle, he said.
Yep. And that's an interesting pick. They should be getting started here. We got about another minute tops, guys, before we get into this race. We've already got our invites. We're just waiting for the okay. But I'm a little rusty. I'm bouncing this rust off. It's been a minute since I've been in the booth here at Hale State.
Same. This is my first appearance in the booth this year, too.
See? So I think now I'm settled in now. We're good to go. But it took me. That was a little bumpy start there, but for me at least, you're doing solid. So the Phoenix, I don't have any of the information. I'm kind of jumping in last minute also into this. I don't have any of the lap count information or anything about that. So we know we have 2 stages, and we know we're going to have the end of the race, basically. I think in the first stage, you can make the whole thing if you save your tires now that they're on 2 times wear. But I think in the 3rd stage and the final stage, there's no way that you could. So you're going to go flat out and do the 1 stop in the 2nd stage, and then I think it's actually 2 stops in the final stage. But I could be wrong. It could be only 1 stop in the final as well.
Yeah. I haven't done too much on-track testing for Phoenix myself with messing with the different tire settings, but I will say Phoenix is very rough on the tires, especially in the corners. So drivers diving it deep in might use up all their stuff way too early, and the guys...
Nope. Turned your mic off there. I think what you were going to say is the guys that are overdriving the turn and actually diving in too deep are going to wear their tires out too much. It's going to be those that can back the turn up and get a big run. Oh, Hale State has left to a little party. He'll be back, guys. So I'll do this solo for a minute. Sorry, my phone actually clicked off, so let me see if we can join in. Nope, we're not yet. So what we can tell is no, we're not good to join yet. So it looks like Tiger's taking the pole. That's the only thing I've been able to find out. So, you know, hey, that's my prediction, is that this number 11 car that we're seeing up here on screen is going to take it. Looks like he ran maybe a 26.5. So, first stage, we could see some people pulling strategy to play some points there. I did it in the truck race and was able to get a stage win from it. We saw that in the truck race last night, too. That if you're able to save your tires hard enough, you can make the first stage. Second stage is a bit of a stretch, so I think definitely that we're going to see some drivers, even though it is a little shorter, that I'm getting off on my stuff. So second stage, they're going to be able to just go flat out and they'll be able to make it. You know, we're not going to have to worry about anybody popping. I think the end of this first stage is going to be super interesting. So we're going to see a lot of drivers popping their tires and over driving the turn, like Hill State was getting at before he left here. Was it the people who like to dive into a turn hard and get on the brakes hard and kind of wash up and then come out, versus the ones that are going to be easing into the turns and backing it up a lot. The guys backing it up enough are going to be looking at that right rear, where the guys diving in are going to be looking at that right front wear. So even if you're set up, even if you are set up to, you know, perfectly as you think you are, I'm jumping in. Even if you do have the perfect setup, you know, it is pretty hard. As you can tell, we're jumping right in here. 200 miles at Phoenix. I thought this was a 350-mile race. This is going to be a quick race at 200 miles. We're getting in there, guys. Ghost, I don't care what you think about this track. Your opinions are just like, never mind, we're not getting that. Go make pizzas, Ghost. But I'm just kidding. This track is pretty woof. It's a hard one. Tiger and Kenny up front. Oh, looks like a little lag or something that pushed it. Oh, it's okay. It's a caution. Got a caution already. All right, we didn't miss anything. Looks like we got one already towards the back. Let's see who's back there. Ooh, someone's already out. Rich Gang. Looks like Sir Sad Sack got involved in something. I think maybe someone lagged and got Sad Sack, and looks like maybe Greg Tires and a couple of the other guys. Captain Dead Dad that were in the back, so that'll be interesting to see. I won't say that 100 times this race, I promise. Doesn't matter if you're off today. You can still make pizzas at home. I mean, that would be the story if, like, imagine going home and doing that, dude. I feel you. I wouldn't do that. I don't bring my work home with me either. See that everybody in front of Tiger probably did not pit. This is the line this one that actually more along the lines of what Greg ran right in front of him. Actually, no, it's right through. Mud in the 6 getting shoved out of the turn. Everybody's pushing and shoving everybody around. Look at that. Kenny's up in the lead though right now, guys. Started second. Tiger started on pole. He chose to go to the back. Oh, who's back? Sounds like Kluka's coming back in, guys. Oh, Kenny into the wall.
Yo, do I got an invite, guys?
Yeah, you should have an invite. Haven't missed much. We did have probably first half lap, maybe second lap of the race. We had a caution on about lap number now probably 7 or 8. If you don't mind actually opening up Captain Dead Dad's stream and get us a lap counter. If you got like function, you open that up with.
Cam Crab Ass is pretty slow.
So we're looking. Who's that? That's Moen. That's G Steezy in the 90. He's leading it. It's looking good. Didn't pit during that caution, so let's see. I don't think that's going to matter much because, like I said, it was in the first half lap that caution came out. So Tiger did, but it could be that. Hey, you never know. That maybe that extra 1% tire that Tiger has makes him able to save and last to the end of the stage. I know that's going to be the key to this race. We were talking about at the beginning. I mean, Hail State did. Hail State's disappeared. Something happened to him.
Yeah, but Tiger was, when me and him were together, he was big about the saving too. So we could very well see Tiger come out here saving, get a win here. But there's one person you really got to watch out for. That's Mo Doodle. Making the Final Four last year, missing it right now, trying to make the move to the inside of G Skeezy right now. He came from last place pretty much.
Yeah.
Mo Doodle is very fast.
He started in third this race, or fourth this race. And it is, you know, they switched it. There was that pre-race vote where they went from 3 times to 2 times wear, and I know that kind of threw the wind some strategy, but you still have to save tire this first stage if you want to make it without stopping. And that early caution kind of really did. I mean, it's more advantageous to a few people. You can see Tiger already up there to 5th place now. Yeah, 5th place, and he's making his way back to the front. He can run a little harder than a few of the others that are trying to save.
As someone has lagged out, Rich Gang _ Evo 1000 lagged out.
And I think that might have happened right there at the beginning, and that's what caused the caution. Is maybe he lagged into somebody. It looked like just a lot of people lagged right at the beginning. It's since calmed down, and it looks like we've got some really good racing going on. I mean, they're getting 3 wide right there for 3rd place.
There's one person that shocked me, though, that's not doing as good, and that's Free OHE. OHE is very fast usually, but right now, in last place running right now, I don't know if he's saving tires or something, or his car is just not as fast. He is not gaining on anyone either. He is trailing, I would say, a second and a half at least behind Grabass.
That's the only thing I can think of is that he's saving tire, but he stopped with that first hit. I do remember hearing something in the main chat about him that he might not be able to stay the whole race. He did show up to at least get a start. He might have been, he was 1 of 2. I think Rich Gang was maybe planning on doing a start in park, but it sounds like he just lagged out. Where Free OG is planning on racing through stage 1, possibly stage 2, and parking it. This Thursday, the second Thursday of the season, kind of like this is the one that always, you know, these next 2-3 weeks we get low attendance, and all it is people, they got prior plans, vacations, this going on, families coming in, whatnot. We all understand this. Season 3 is definitely a very competitive season that we want to have, but let's be honest, this season is to just keep us all interested until the new game comes out.
Yeah.
And we're just that competitive where we want to keep racing until this new game comes out. But so
these Xfinity drivers are something I've seen in the truck race. No one was really taking it down that low through the dog leg, and like everyone was running like on the track source, but everyone was taking it down below the dog leg.
Yep.
I have seen really besides the 4 car. The 4 car has been the one who stayed up, and that is Gabber of Electric Base. Yep.
And I think, like Cup, we're going to see a lot of people cutting. Cup, you're going to see him cut right up against that pit road wall. So I think we got a few drivers in here that are driving like that. There is a high line that Mo Doodle's running right now in turn 1 and 2. Or no, that's 3 and 4. Old turn 1 and 2. No, I don't know. Wow, this place always gets me backwards.
Right here. Right here.
It's the other one. He needs to run low through there. But if you run high through 1 and 2.
Oh, through 2.
Yeah.
This is 2, right?
Yeah, now we're going back into 1, 2. But right here, if you run like 2 lanes up about where he's running right there. No, he's cutting down low again. Okay. Anyways, I noticed one time that high 1 and 2 works really well in Xfinity. I remember last year, Freedom Flyer flew around the outside of a lot of people.
Yeah, but there's one person that's sticking with the strain right here, and that is Dank. Dank is fast. He put up a pretty fast lap today too. I mean, Dank is holding on to this 4-car pack right here. He's fast. He is.
We do have a question by our esteemed leader Riley about next game. I mean, right now we know the game is being played right now on the track. There's a lot of tire saving from people, so stage 2 is going to be flat out. We're going to see the fast guys in, but this is the tire saving stage. So let's answer this question now. There is a possibility, we were just talking about the new game coming out, that the new game is only going to be Cup Series. That they're not going to have Xfinity or Truck Series in it just to get the game smoothed out for the first time. I see that highly unlikely. I think it's going to have all 3 series. But let's say it does have just the Cup Series. You know, should we do, like they're talking about, have like a...
Mo-Doodle round, big wreck.
Oh, man.
Everyone.
Top
like,
3's down.
Dude,
Caution's out now.
Mo-Doodle
Wow.
pounding that inside wall. I got that right on footage right there.
Same.
Of him just pounding that inside wall. Holy, and it was a beautiful angle too. Ton of damage to Kenny. Kenny has so much rear damage, not much damage to Mo-Doodle though. Mo-Doodle's car has just the slightest bit of damage. Kenny's car is demolished.
Whenever you hit that wall like that and you come to a stop, you know that goes straight to they do that radiator and engine, which really is suspension, but...
Yeah, but Kenny hit so it rebounded off. Hit Kenny right in the rear. Kenny's rear is gone. No damage to the front, but the front of Tiger's car looks destroyed. Some damage to, who is that in the 9 car again? Some damage to, Calvin there. He got a fair amount of damage there. A lot of cars were involved in that wreck there. OHG looks to be a lap down or something, or he just got involved in that wreck too.
And it looks like Mud was up front. He didn't pit, and so he just pulled out of the way. Mo-Doodle's still back up towards the front. It looked like Tiger fell way to the back.
Tiger had a lot of damage there. I told you, Mo-Doodle didn't get much damage from that. It was Kenny and Tiger who got the most amount of damage. Oh, up the track in the back. It was Crab nearly taking out the 11 of Tiger and the 0 of Greg Tyrus, or how you pronounce it. But it's been an exciting race so far, for sure. Dank is leading right now. Definite upset here. Definitely not to see Dank.
Or is that... Yeah, you're right. Dank's out.
Yeah.
I was just looking back from Mo-Doodle. There's
So
a couple
who
people who
else
picked Dank. It looks like Electric's right there behind him in 3rd. And, sliding back pretty quick. Mo's starting to run that little bit higher line in 1 and 2. And then starting to get to the outside of Dank right there, but he's going to lose a little ground. Oh, Dank really heavy onto the brakes. He's going way down low.
The thing is, though, it's getting that down low, you're going to have a terrible run off the corner like we're seeing here. Mo-Doodle just gets an absolutely insane run. But we're seeing Tiger's having issues getting through the field right now. Kenny has had no problem all the way up to 4th place, but Tiger is stuck in the back there in the hornet's nest. He cannot get out of there. Ooh, a car on the wall that looks to be Electric in the wall a little bit up ahead. As Kenny will split him 3 wide there to get 5th place.
Who's that? 90. G-Stacy.
Ooh, contact between the 90. It's 3 wide there, almost. Ooh, contact into the wall. Around goes the 15. Collecting... I don't know who got collected in that.
It looked like the 0 and the 6.
Well.
15,
the 21,
0 and 6.
the 6.
3 JD Motorsport cars just kind of getting together there, you know?
Yeah, lots of contact there. Mudwise are involved too. The 0, the 15, the 21. Jeez, JD Motorsport's having a tough start to this day.
I will say they're the only team right now that I think has all 4 of their drivers in the race. Getting that going. Who's that up front right now? Ski.
It looks like a few drivers stayed out the 36 machine. They're
Ski Mask Squeezy.
Ski Mask Squeezy. I almost called him Ski Mask Slump God, the rapper. Gonna get a good high lane runoff here, but Mo Doodle's got that low lane start there, just so fast. He's gonna pull away with that. Then we got Cap up there in third, trying to get a little bit down on that 36 there. There you go, as they take it real deep there, 3-4 wide, they will take it. It's 3 wide. Right ahead of OSG and Mudweiser. Ooh, up in the wall in the back. I don't know who that is, so we're up in the wall. Ooh, Kenny, 3-4 wide up ahead. Holy, they're getting very antsy up here. Let me pull up Kenny's stream real quick to see how many laps there are left in the stage. We are in stage 2 right now too, as well. So, do you know who won stage 1? Or no?
If it ended on that last caution, then it had to have been Dank.
So Dank won stage 1 then, I guess.
That's my only thought, is that last caution had to have ended then.
Because right now they're on lap 12, stage 2.
So yeah, that would have been...
Dank will get stage 1 win, I guess. No, it was a caution before that one, so it would have been 2 cautions ago. So yeah, Dank would win the stage.
Yeah, Dank got the stage.
Kenny right now is making a move on. Ooh, 3 wide up ahead for the lead there. Making a move on Cap though. 3 wide for the lead. Contact the 4 of, I think that's Electric, will take the lead there. Yeah, Electric Dates will take the lead there. They are racing really hard up here. Kenny's finally finding some speed in the car again after being involved with that wreck with Module there. There's one person who's never really rebounded though from that wreck, and that's Tiger. Ever since, his car's just been not that fast right now. I think he's running back in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th.
Yeah. Which, a few people now, Captain and Electric, have made their way up to the front. This is that stage where there's no, because we switched from 3 times to 2 times, where there's no saving. It's go as fast as you can. And one stop it, and, or no, you don't even have to stop, I don't think. I think you can just run the whole thing out.
Yeah. So Electric is right now pulling away from Dank, which Dank is not really pulling away from Mo Doodle. Mo Doodle's slowly gaining on Dank, but Electric is very fast right now. Definitely has a car to watch out in that final stage if it comes down to a short run here. Electric could definitely be a winner today.
Definitely making up for the other on JD Motorsports. It's been a bright, shiny star today, son. My dog's whining. It's too hot. I'm gonna get hot. Let's get this dog inside. Come on, doggo. You gotta entertain us on this. Electric's really pulling. I mean, not really pulling away, but he's inching away from the rest of the field there. You can see behind him, Dank kind of doing that whole diving in the turn real deep and washing up. And Electric's just backing it up, going in nice and easy. And he's just pulling out from about middle off. He's pulling a good half a length on. That is Dank that's in second behind him right now still, right?
Yeah, so we took our eyes off Tiger for a quick second. He has right now passed Mo Doodle and taken up to 4th place now. He's right now gaining on Kenny too. His car is a better long run car, as we have seen Mo Doodle's car is definitely struggling right now.
And I think he's doing, Tiger's driving like he's saving. You know, he's really, you see that he's diving down in the middle of the turn rather than washing up, so he's really backing that turn up a little bit and just getting some drive off. Watching Dank, he's really settling down now and he's not diving in as hard and he's kind of maintaining.
Ooh, 36 in the wall and 3 times back there. Got hit up into the wall, then after by the 15. But 1 to go on the stage here. I think Electric Days got it marked down here.
Mo's kind of sliding back now. Sorry guys, I'm popping through some of these people quicker than I wanted to. Crabbing 21 having a decent day today. He's up to after fighting with Sir Sad Sat. One's gonna take high, now they're gonna not stay away from each other. Let's just keep oh, caution.
No, that was a stage finish right there, so
Okay.
Electric Days has won the stage. He has pulled, he had the fast car. Stage 1 he wasn't really performing too well, but now he has pulled away. Definitely showing the speed that he has in that 4 car. We are definitely going to see pit stops in this long final stage here. 54 laps, I think it says right there on Kenny Stream. We have a 54 lap final stage.
Well, I asked if you want to come in earlier, Bubba. Ooh, it's hot days of summer now. Getting started, 3rd stage here. Kenny and Electric on the front, followed by Dank and Tiger. Mo and... Why do I keep forgetting who's in the 9 car?
That's Kelvin.
Kelvin, that makes way more sense. Okay, Kelvin in the 9. I got it now. I won't forget that the rest of the season.
Ooh, up into the wall looks to be the 22 and the 11 a little bit. Everyone's lagging.
I think that was just hard driving. 22 got the worst end on it. It's kind of washed up there.
But the 7 definitely has a better short run car than the 4. Kenny right now has a very fast car, but now a car that we've not seen since stage 1. Tiger now is back up fighting for 3rd place right now with Dank. Definitely is fast, but hasn't really shown it since stage 1. The wreck happened.
Besides Mo, when he lost it when he was leading, the top 4 I would say are these 4 that we have up front right now. There's no real strategy shuffle that we've had in between the last stage and this one, so these guys can't play. They got clean track in front of them. Let's see them race it out. You're right, Kenny's got the better short run car. Looks like Electric's getting a bit of, he's realizing how close Dank is behind him and get on it a bit.
Dank does have a fast car, but he's not been proving it yet today, though, that it can be a leading car and like stay out there in the lead. Besides winning stage 1, he led like 2-3 laps there. But he definitely has a top 5 car, but I'm not sure about winning car.
Maybe the same thing, that good short run speed, but because I mean that. Oh, Kenny's in the wall. I think that's his line that he's running there is just so close to it, and you can see how if you don't get it right. Oh, Electric's almost at his bumper. Oh, he's got him. This is short track. You got to put a little bumper to the guy.
Ooh, as Dank got a lag boost there from, looks to be Mo, but side by side are now Kenny and Electric.
In my opinion, the amount of bumper that Electric just gave Kenny that's what you want to do. Just, hey, I'm here. Oh, shit. I didn't oh, excuse my language, guys. But you just enough to let him know, like Joker's 3 bumper. Except for that was more quarter panel, but he didn't wreck him. He didn't completely drive through the guy by getting to his corner panel. And he was able to, yeah, he didn't make the position, but he's coming back to fight now.
Yeah, but We have seen a lot of these drivers run this high lane through here, which is very dangerous, though. I mean, there's going to be a lot of mistakes by that. Drivers are trying to get the high lane down, and it's not working. Like, a lot of those, like, top-level drivers this season are just making mistakes. It's been, so far, a very weird Phoenix weekend with me winning Stage 1 in the race yesterday and Mayhem winning Stage 2. So far, it's been Dank and Electric today who've been winning the stages.
Yeah. Kenny's setting up to win the whole thing, but he's not pulling away like we saw Electric do earlier. And Electric is now, Mo is past Dank, so now we got Kenny, Electric, Mo, and Tiger back there in fifth still. These
And
top five
Dank has fallen all the way down to fifth. He just, I think, 2 laps ago we saw he was up in third or second, all the way back to fifth. I think he's having some issues with the car, so he has dropped off a ton.
Right. It's nice to see a Ford up towards the front in Xfinity this season, 22. It's getting a solid driver. I know last season that seat became a rotating seat for a while. The dude was hanging it out there. He's doing that same line that Kenny was running where you come off high in 1 and 2. Problem is, let's see if they do it in 3 or 4 too. Yeah, they're letting it wash up a little bit there. The problem is you get real close to the wall, and it's like what we saw with Kenny, he's going to risk it. It's worth the biscuit, though, if you get the win.
There's a lot of things I keep seeing, though, is the drivers keep taking that dog leg, but cutting all the way down there, it keeps getting their tire pressures even, tire temps even hotter and hotter. It's going to make their tires burn even more, and it's like a 54-lap final stage here, so they're going to need to at least pit once, and tires are very crucial at this track too.
Yep, you're right. And it's, I think you just split it directly in half, just because, like we were talking about, fuel's not a big deal here. It's all about the tires. So, do you think it's kind of like Atlanta, where the first person to come in draws everybody else in, or would you run your tires all the way out and then run your fast laps sort of in? I don't know.
Mowing the wall there, but we could see very spread out pit stops. We could see people come down into the pits within the next. Let me check on Kenny's stream how many laps they got left in this race. You can see people come in within like 5-10 laps potentially. Anytime soon, but people's tires are getting really worn out here. Tire temps are getting hot on Kenny's car. They right now are in the 260s and 270s right now. They're getting way up there. Way higher than they should be. So they got 40 to go. I would expect the first people to come down into the pits within the next 10 laps. We could see people like Kenny come down in, he's having tire issues. And he is really starting to lose time there on Electric. We could see drivers in the back like Cap come in, because we saw Cap right there on the glimpse of our eye smack the wall back there off of 2. But right now, one to definitely watch in the long run is Electric. He's very fast.
He is. I think these 4 now are starting to pull away. Electric in the wall, just a little graze. Just all 3 of them up front have done like a little graze on the wall. They're just pushing it. They're driving as hard as they can right now. Tiger's kind of making up that ground on them, but these 3 up front in particular, Kenny, Electric, and Mo, have definitely been the fastest 3 of the race. Dank getting that win over Mo in the first stage, but he's definitely fallen off since then. He had that good short run speed. That's about it.
We could see also too, I'm watching Kenny Streamer now, he is letting out way earlier than them going into the corner, trying to keep his tire pressure, tire temps way low, but still hitting 270s, 280s. Contact between the 7 and the 4 there. He gave him a big hit to the bumper there. Damage now on Kenny's car to the rear. Definitely not going to help him with the tire wear now.
Mo's underneath the 4 now. 4 didn't wreck Kenny though, I'll give him that. definitely got on the brakes hard. Like you said, Kenny's been backing up the turn more, and I think if you were talking about backing it up and running that high line, that's the one risk you take, is that you do have to back it out so early that the person underneath you will either dive bomb you or do exactly what Electric did and get in your rear end, if they're not expecting you to lift as early. And
Yeah, but right now it's looking like Electric does have a lot of front damage. He's hit Kenny a few times and been hitting the wall a lot. He's been driving it in very deep, as contact between those two are going to let Kenny pull out to about a second lead, I would say.
I mean, Kenny, he did hit that inside wall, that's right. Electric did. But they've been all bouncing it off the walls there, running about as hard as they can. But I think these Xfinity cars can take it.
Yeah, but we have official timings right now. So Module's off by 0.6, 0.8 for Electric, 1.3 for Tiger, and 2.7 for Dank. So I think it's pretty much down to these top three right here. I don't know about Electric, though. He looks like he's got a lot of damage, using a bunch of ground on Kenny and Mo right now.
You say that, he's going underneath Mo.
In the wall! It looks like they make a lot of contact. They're really going to help out Kenny there, as Tiger right now is back into the picture. And definitely going to be some arguing after this race, potentially, between the 4 and the 22. The 4 has been driving extremely aggressive today. Lots of moving, lots of sending we've seen.
Oh, he hasn't been. He's been running right behind Kenny. He got in the back of him twice and didn't spin him out, though. He backed off on the quarter panel, so I think that right there might have been both of them just running hard, and it looked like, he got loose underneath them, and they just kind of, when you get locked together and it just pulls you both up high. Because it looks like they both straightened it out there.
Yeah, we should see Kenny and those guys start coming down to the pit soon. Kenny right now, lowest tire, is right around, like, I would say, I don't know to be exact, but it's probably somewhere in the 20s. They got 31 to go. Pit road windows open right now. The drivers think that they can make it all the way to the end on one more set of tires. The thing is, though, with pitting this early is going to help you out when people are on their old tires, but when they get on their fresh tires, they're going to be on your old tires, so it's just going to equal out, and there's no point in doing it. If you know what I mean.
Yep. And I think, looks like Mo's moving the 4 back up, doing it the right way, getting in their quarter panel. There's nothing wrong with that. This is our first, I don't consider this a short track really, but it is. It's on the list as a short track race because it's smaller than 1.5. So this is going to call for a little beating and banging when you're getting into the turns on this track.
Yeah, but we're seeing right now Kenny is getting very loose. His damage on his rear is really starting to affect his car right now. He is losing time to Mo Doodle right now. Mo Doodle's gaining just the slightest bit because of the rear damage that has happened to Kenny's car. And his tire temps are getting around 300, which is dangerous high. Yeah. So I think that we're going to see Kenny come down into the pits either this time or next time.
Might be. I think so too, and Mo's catching up to him because he's just trying to run away from Electric right now.
As we have our first pit stop today of the 90 of G Steezy, will be the first pit stop. Now coming down into pits will be the 36 car of Ski Mask League. So they have came in. We should see the leaders of Kenny, Mo Doodle, and Electric start to come down into the pits here.
And remember, there's nowhere to really signal. Kenny's coming to pits now. Mo Doodle's staying out.
Kenny looks like he might have sped. He went in there very fast.
We'll stay with him for the 15 count. And I think Electric coming in right behind him like that is a great strategy, especially with Mo staying out. So we're talking. I think
Kenny went in at 53 miles per hour. I think he sped.
And it is 45 here, isn't it? Such a long pit road. That's why you want to.
Kenny sped going into the pits. I think you might have. No, he did not. Holy. He went 52-ish miles per hour into the pits. No speeding penalty for Kenny. Big time pit stop though there for Kenny. Did a really nice job. Coming down to the pits now is Tiger in the 9 car. But the only person who's currently not pitted out front now is Electric Days. It's not a shocker. He's an amazing long run car here. I expect him to stay out for probably another 4 or 5 laps on these tires.
No, I thought Electric came. Yeah, Electric came down when Kenny came down. He came down to the pits when Kenny did, and they're both able to pass Mo right here. So Electric's into 2nd place now behind Kenny. Mo does have one. No, he came to pits with Kenny. It was him and Kenny that came down pit row. And Mo stayed out.
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
But they were able, like, stay out in front of Mo there.
So our leader right now is the 20 car of Captain, which he now is coming down into the pits. So who's going to inherit the lead right now? Well, I think maybe Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny's got, looks like about a good 2.5 lead on Mo and Electric, and those two are side by side. Now they worked it out before getting in the turn, so you know they're going to be racing each other hard. As long as Kenny hits his marks, he should have this one in the bag.
He's still denied the lead yet. And still is Captain dead bad, but I expect him to lose the lead here while he's in his pit spots. Yeah. This Kenny will be coming around right here to take the lead back. Definitely good strategy played here by the 20 car. Staying out, oh, Mo Doodle on the wall, but staying at a few laps extra than everyone else. I like that idea, but like we saw with Mo Doodle there, that could happen. Your whole race be over. You smack the wall and you get side damage.
And luckily here, aero, I mean, you get as much aero as you need here. You might lose a 10th, but the fall off on the tires is so much that it levels out really. I've seen people win this race with 90, 85% aero.
Or me win the stage with a red front, orange side, yellow rear end.
You can do it. So that's we're talking about one of the little ones. And there is no battle for 2nd. This is a battle right here between G-Steezy and Dank.
Yeah, I'm watching the battle right now between the 22 and the 4 car. And by the way, Joker, Fluffy's the one with the stream, so I'm not. So he's the one controlling all the battles and stuff.
He knows. But there was nothing to watch back there. Mo Doodle drove it in way too deep and got into the outside wall. So Joker, you can watch who you want when you won't doing your stream. But I think back here we got for battle for 4th place. Dank's taking it from there's a little lag going on there. Thought we had a caution. Let's see going on back here. They're all pretty spread out right now.
But Mo Doodle right now is gaining very fast in that 4 car. He is right now within a lap closed at least 4 or 5 tenths right now. About 2-3 car lengths behind him right now. Very fast right now.
Well, he's doing the same thing that he was doing before. So Electric is back in the turn up. Oh, that was it, wasn't it? I think that's in. No. There's this weird lag that makes it look like a caution or the end every time I switch to somebody. So
no, they got a lot of laps left. They got 100 laps in this race, so they come down to lap 84 right here.
Yep.
So they're coming down to
15 laps to go. So if you watch, Mo Doodle is diving deep into the turns where Electric's backing it up like he was at the beginning of it.
The thing is, though, with Mo Doodle doing that, he's getting such an amazing run off the corner there. He's just gaining so much time on Kenny. He just needs to get by that 4 car. If the 4 car is taking a very low lane here, Mo Doodle's going to have an amazing run off the corner here onto that 4 car. A huge run coming from that 22. See if he's gonna do any moves to get by this 4 car. He needs to go fast though. Kenny right now is gapping, but his tires are extremely hot as we can see. Ooh, here we go. Modoodle gonna try to get a run off this high lane right here. See if he can get the 4 car. Heading in turn number 2 right here. One into 2 now.
Yep. So 22 starting to fall back now from the 4. Let's go back up to the front and watch our leader. This is what Phoenix gets you as soon as they all get spread out.
Kenny right now has a 3-second lead over Electric and Mo, 8-second lead over Dank, and a little bit over 8-second lead over Tiger. So the thing that, ooh, he just disappeared on my screen. Did Electric's lag out? Nope, that was the lag. I thought he was lagged out. The thing is, though, everyone else is going to need a caution here, or unless Kenny does not make it on tires. We can see Kenny very well not make it on tires because of he's having a bunch of tire issues right now, for sure.
Oh, geez, Steezy and Captain Dad getting into each other. Steezy getting the worst end of that one. Hit the inside wall.
Ooh, yeah. Good amount of damage to that 90 machine now. The front has a lot of crumpled up. Definitely going to affect the aero on that car. Definitely see if he's going to have any radiator or engine damage. Going back up to the leader here. Right now we have 12 to go. Coming down to 11 once we hit the line this time. Kenny been absolutely dominant today after Modoodle having a mistake and getting the worst end out of that, starting at 14th place, coming all the way back up to take the lead, and just very fast car today for Kenny. But it's still not out of the picture yet for a caution, as we can see Tiger, Dank, Captain, and Kelvin look to be all underneath the blanket right here. Be all within a few car lengths of each other. All in a line.
There's a little bit of, there's just Ski Mask, Crab, Sir Sad Sack, and Mudwiser. This is kind of a little fun get together the cars.
Mudwiser is right now trying to battle right now with that.
He's actually ahead.
That safe start, but there's one driver who's been a very big upset today, and that's been OHG. Definitely thought he would have a lot more speed than he would have usually. He's very fast. Usually has a lot of speed, but today is not been his day. Been driving near the back or in last the whole entire day. Hoping to look a rebound wherever we go to next week.
Mo's managed to cut that gap back down to the 4, but we'll see. I think the 4 was just backing up to save his tires and kind of back him off, pull him down, and make another run up towards. Mitigate your wear a little better there.
Yeah. We are on 8 to go this time. Kenny's still putting up fast laps here, up to a 4-second lead, and then near 9-second lead over Tiger in 5th place, and then 8-second lead over Dank.
Hey, get us food. Sorry, gotta put the woman to work. Go get food. She's acting like she can't hear me. She knows better than make me repeat myself.
Good battle right now for 2nd place between the 4 and the 22. Both had strong days, but issues with damage and stuff with both of them. Modoodle had an issue earlier in the race where he hit the inside pit road wall, causing a huge chain reaction, wrecking currently our leader right now. Kenny, himself, and Tiger. But Modoodle has gotten by now. But I don't think that there's enough time for Mo to catch up, nearing that they're 5 seconds back.
No.
But lap traffic, though, up ahead for Kenny. Right now, Kenny has hit 5 to go. But a little bit of lap traffic up ahead between, I think that's the 15 of Sir Sadsack and Greg Tyrus. I think that something might happen up here. I'm gonna have to get by both of them though, which they both right now are having steering issues as Sir Sadsack almost up into the wall right there.
Thing is, both those drivers right there are veteran league racers. They know the deal. They're like, we're not gonna lose a spot letting by first place. We'll get out of the way.
Yes, Kenny's gained so much on them. This car's so much more fast than everyone else today.
See
Outperformed
Sadsack
everyone
pulling down,
there,
lifting,
Sadsack.
just like a veteran league racer.
Sadsack will pull off there. But the person who's been a real disappointment today, I told you, was Free Oichi. Right now, I believe in 12th place. He's had a very, very long day today.
There was something that we read in the chat, though, like I was talking about earlier, where he might have been starting and parking, so maybe he had that mentality, or maybe someone else grabbed the controller and is finishing off the race for him. You know, which is no problem. Go ahead and finish last place like that. No issues there. I bet it is actually him racing, though.
2 to go. 2 to go right now for Kenny here.
Great.
Kenny looking to hold on right here.
We're going to clean on there. I think he's going to leave the bottom open for him if he needs to get by, but there's no one in sight of Kenny. He's got how many second lead right now? Looks like about 5 or 7. It's almost a whole straightaway. Might be longer, like
Kenny right now
10.
just got to hold on for one more lap right here. Is 1 to go here for Kenny at Phoenix here, looking to get that first win of the season after Tiger stole it last week. Greg right now in front of him. Tiger will get almost to the inside of him. Here we go. Off of turn 2 here, coming down into the final 2 corners here. Oh my god. Kenny _dash 25 will win Hennessy Performance NH5 League at Phoenix.
I think on the stream we have one more lap. I might be wrong.
Nope, this is the race. Kenny has 1 here.
Deal. For him. If you've got him, go ahead and add him to the chat. We'll do a quick race interview, and then I gotta boot, scoot, and boogie out of here to get ready for the cup race. Which, everybody who's watching now, I know half of y'all are the cup racers anyways, but come on, let's get that cup viewership attendance up.
You got 9 people watching right now. Do you want me to add Kenny?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm in front of it, I think. Kenny's.
What is our finishing order? Did you see it?
Our finishing order, I think our top 3 is Kenny, Modoodle, and then, I think it's Kenny, Modoodle, then...
Electric.
Yeah, Electric. Right now, I have added Kenny to the chat, so he's gotta wait for him to pop in here. Fastest lap will go to Cap. Fast lap a 26.630. Laps are very close here together, but definitely was a good race.
Look at that fast lap by Fluffy Sacks with the 0.000 and Kluka. Just kidding.
I'm not skinny.
Hey, Kenny, how you doing?
Doing good. How about you guys?
Good. Good win, sir. That was a pretty dominating win there. How do you feel about that one?
Thank you. I had a really good car all of stage 3. It was fairly drivable like the whole time, and I was able to pull away after, Electric doing his things. But
yeah, so I want to know what ended up happening in that first stage there with Mo Doodle and you guys, because it looked weird from our point of view.
What do you mean?
Oh, he hit
when-
the inside wall and spun around in front of all y'all.
Oh yeah. So off the corner, he went really low and just like smacked the edge of it, and it's like a roadblock in front of me. I had nowhere to go.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Took you entire out. Good dominating win, sir. I mean, I know that the stages were split there. You obviously had the long run car to do there. Do you think anybody had anything for you in that race? Because it looked like you were just setting sail on everybody.
I think Mo Duda could have had something for me, but you know, with the 4 in the middle,
Yeah,
he
it
just
looked
kept
like he
getting caught up.
he kind of got out in front of him, and then he lost it and went into the wall one time, and he just couldn't quite get the speed to get clear of him and get past him and stuff. They were having a good battle back there for a while. And, I mean, he even got up to you at one point and saw him give you the bumper a couple times. But hey, this is the first short track of the season. You got to expect it. We're not at a mile and a half yet, or like we were on Monday. So it was a good race, though. Good win, sir. Congratulations on it.
Yep, thank you. Just running some laps. You better get it done.
Yeah, but you definitely did deserve that win. Best.
And I gotta go ahead and here.